I really enjoyed the last two questions I just did, which you will see before this anyway, which was 4 more years, question mark, and UN soldiers, question mark. They were good readings. Very, very clear for me. Great news. So this will lead on from that, because it's from now. It's about, a week until July. So hopefully then this isn't as far away as we all thought. Kris and I, on our dual reading on her channel, Divine Light Readings by Kris, I think we looked into, did we look into July? We did. We had kind of government kind of cards. Oops. So I was going to do another one myself anyway for July. Oh, yes. Some kind of announcement. Moving forward, intently forward, to do with the governments. Information coming out about the governments. Truths coming out. Something like that. I don't know exactly. Interesting. So I'm going to look at July. What does July look like for the world? Any closer to an EBS? Ooh. Oh, it could be a new beginning. Could be monetary as well. But it definitely could be a new beginning. And the reason I say that is because I think the money will probably be at the end. I think that we need the biggest hurdle first. So I didn't get a spread so much, so it's not going to be so easy to determine. They all just flew out. Look at July. July's got a lot of big cards. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major cards for July. July must be very significant across the world. Could be the right time, new beginning, something's manifesting, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to do with the past. It could be a dreary situation, could be across water. I don't know if it's another country. I have movement or military. New beginning, movement or military. Something could happen quite quickly when it does. Almost waiting to activate some kind of movement. Could be military. Could be the right time to renew a situation. Now, it could be about other countries, or it could be just generally for the EBS kind of thing. I don't know. The moon is about vulnerability, so it could be, a beginning of a journey that's not going to be uncomfortable. Now, could that be the start of all of this? Could the magician be the EBS? Or is it peace between countries that begins something? Because to be honest with you, the way I look at it is, if that happens, that's got to kind of happen first anyway. When that happens, it's like, for as far as I'm concerned, I would have thought it's like they're good to go. Because you have to have peace before you bring out Nasara Jasara. You have to have peace across the world. So the beginning of a treacherous journey, vulnerability, exposure. It's interesting because the star is a 17 card. Okay. I don't have any tower cards. So it's either some kind of military move or something waiting to be communicated as well. Some kind of military move, or it could be like literally moving towards the EBS. But I don't have a trumpet, you see. So, and Kris and I had government kind of cards. Government, so it could be like the rigid structure. What does July look like for the world? I wonder could it be anything to do with the countries that are in, difficulty? Could it be to do with peace? Could it be to do with the EBS? I always felt like if they were ever going to do the EBS, it's just me on the side thinking, and I always felt like perhaps they wouldn't do it in the middle of the school holidays. But then again, different countries have holidays at different times. So Australia will be, you know, the opposite. But I just felt like they probably wouldn't do it, you know, our summer, because I just thought maybe it would be chaotic trying to get all the families back. I always felt like it would be before or after. That was just a gut feeling. I could be completely off on that. In fact, I'm just going to see, would it ever not be in the school holidays? Because that would, well, I've got one card. Peace. Be calm, calm will calm. Peace, peace, peace. Well, I was saying the opposite. Would it be more sort of chaotic? Peace. Is it a more peaceful time when, you know, imagine if everyone's on holiday with their kids. Young kids as well, you know, you don't want hysteria. Awareness. Obviously, they're aware of that. That's what I'm getting from that. And also, all the governments tend to be on holiday in the summer as well. So it does feel like friends. It could be that they're aware of that and they know that. Recharge. Slow down. Take time out to look after yourself. I don't know. But then again, is anything ever the right time? Oh, I can't remember if I just shuffled. I think I did. I hope so, because it messed up the whole reading if I didn't. Right, what was the question? July. Another big card. Oh, fantastic. I've got a beautiful sun. So it's a positive situation that's going to happen in July, hopefully, across the world. It's to do with decision. It could be to do with political parties. So it could be governmental, bringing something back into balance, uplifting a situation. So it's a celebration. It could be something that is just the right time for it. That is, you know, it's trust a new journey. This is quite nice. Oh my goodness, and now I have Temperance, which is again leading to renewal. That is really exciting. All these major cards, yet again for July. This is a really, really nice spread. But I still don't have like the Emperor for government, but I do have a decision, and it could be political. So it could be still to do with those in power making a decision to bring something back into balance, which is great, because from then they can renew everything, because Temperance is about renewing. It's a new beginning. Same card, Queen of Cups. Something to do with the past, to do with boundaries, and something they're focused on bringing something, a new beginning into for something. And I don't think it's the banks. Yeah, it's the same cards yet again. Something's going to move forward. It could be military or a big move forward. It's a really positive move. It's a new beginning, away from the past. It sort of ends a dreary situation. Something that's going to be communicated and manifested. So look out. There's so many big cards. I think you're going to know. What does July look like for the world? July. Oh, optimism. Well, to be honest. Oh, look, I have peace again. Are we going to finally have peace? And that's very exciting, because as I said, if you bring peace, you can bring Nasara Jasara. Maybe that's what they've been waiting for, the final cog to turn. I have affirm, and I have love. Harmony, love. That probably has to happen before Nasara Jasara, you see, before the EBS. I would imagine that would how it would go for me anyway. Oh, communication. Soothe your thoughts and words. A balance between assertiveness and receptiveness in communication with others. Sounds really positive, doesn't it? So there you go. So leading on from my reading with Kris, governmental, big decisions. It's very optimistic. Peace is coming. Could be world peace Is it world peace? It's a surprise. Could be to do with people giving up and saying, okay, not feeling it. Let's look at it differently. Oh, and it could be to do with control. Some kind of element of control or values, or sort of to do with values, or maybe you can't agree because of values. And this would be like coming together, the truth coming out, but maybe growing stronger as a result together. Oh, this card, this pack, when I just looked at it just now, however I put it down, these must have been on the back. I have responsibility, self-heal. Now, temperance is also about healing. Special connection. How lovely. But look at this underneath. I had rebirth. Old wounds. I said it was to do with the past. Spiritual rebirthing. Maybe that's what happens next. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. And then we have a spiritual rebirthing. Will we have a spiritual rebirthing once peace is restored? Kindness. So is everything suddenly then focused on kindness? Wow. That's about moving forward with a change, and it could be something that they've been holding back. Maybe after this kind of changes everything, then they're like, right, we can go forward in a different direction. That could be negotiating. And then maybe from that point, everything can start to change for the better. Who knows? Anyway, hope you enjoyed my July outlook. I wonder what August will bring, actually. Quickly, I'm going to pull one card for just August, just to see. Oh, I'm going to shuffle a bit. Okay. August. Wait. Oh my goodness. Could be a complete emotional change for us all. And it could bring great happiness, because it was something we've wanted for a very long time. Definitely it feels like saying goodbye to something, and the feeling would be it couldn't feel better. You know, it's like emotional turnover, happiness, a change of feelings, emotional feeling really. And you couldn't feel happier really. So that's amazing. So I will get to August when we get closer to August. But so far, it's looking pretty good. So here's hoping. Have a great day. Bye now.